Hello folks, my name is Leo and welcome to my nerd world. So today I will talk about Korea drama or dorama or Korean series, okay, or K drama. I don't know how to call this. From Netflix, it's called The Wonderfools. Okay, so it's a new series, new Korean series from Netflix. I will give synopsis here and give my opinion, of course. Okay, this is a review of this TV show. But before I do that, first time here in this channel, and you like this kind of content, talk about movies, series, animes, pop culture in general, leave a like and subscribe. It's really important your subscribe and your like and also your comments here, okay, below. Um, and it's really good you so I need your help to bring more people here to watch my videos, okay? So if you help me here, I will appreciate that, okay? So we need a lot of help here in this channel, so bring more people here, show this video to your friends, okay, and ask them ask them to subscribe here. My goal is to reach 500 subscribers, okay? 500 subscribers. So now at the moment, I almost to 300 there, okay? So help this channel. So let's get 300 first, and after that, and let's reach 500 subscribers, okay? Help this channel, give it support. It's really important, okay? That just show your friends, your family, your friends, okay, and ask them to subscribe here and put their likes here and also comment here, okay? Let's work together as Avengers. Let this channel to grow more and more and more, and let's assemble all together here, okay? Let's work together. Let's help this channel, okay? So let's talk about this Korea series or dorama or K drama from Netflix. It's called the Wonderfools. Okay, Wonderfools like this. Okay, the Wonderfuls is a group of is a story about this group of people here. They have a power. They got power here, right? Superpowers. I mean that, but they need to fight against those people here. Okay, so they need to fight those people here. They are the villains. Okay, they are the villains in this series here. Okay, and why they need to fight against them? Okay, why they need to do that? Because they are so the villains here. They are created by a doctor. Is called a doctor called Doctor Ha. Okay, and this doctor he created a formula. He created a chemical. Okay, that gives power for people there. Why you are talk about this, Leo? Because this doctor he works. They have a place. It's called Harty House. Okay, so this hot house is kind of a level labor. It's kind of a clinic or a hospital, right? Laboratory, okay, the laboratory, okay. So yeah, so and they use this place there to create people, and he created this chemical and give this chemical to people there, and these people got powers, right? And they cannot, and they don't die, right? So what this doctor wants is to transform people and to have this power, okay, those powers there, and they could live forever, right? But those people here, so and this guy here, he's one of them, okay. That so he was one of these villains. So and I will explain the powers each people have, okay, that here. And But before I do that, he was one of them, right? He was one of those people here, okay. So he worked for them before, okay. That so when they were created, they got this power since they were a child. Okay, that they were children, right? And and this guy here, he quit joining this group, right? So he doesn't want to kill people opposite to other people there. So those people here, they want to kill people, right? So they kill people, yeah, right? So uh, they kill people there because they want to give this power to them, right? So and they need to save those people there, right? So what kind power each one's have? For example, this guy here, he has a telekinesis. Telekinesis, Magneto, right? Let's put X-Men in our mind, okay? So Magneto, okay, Nightcrawler, okay, so she has a power of teleportation, okay, that this guy here has a power. It's kind of a Spider-Man, okay, but it's really ridiculous his power, right? And this guy here is really strong, right? So he has a power for strong guy, okay, that. So and about the villains here, so let's put each person here. So that person here, she has a power like Jean Grey, okay. She can control the people's mind, right? So she control that, she manipulate people, right? So and that person here, she could transform in another person, okay. She changed for another person like a mystic, right? That. And also she can change the reality, right? So for example, you have this place here, yeah, you have this place here, right? And you and she changed this place, right? So so she has two powers here. She can change the person or the place, okay. Then so really interesting ones, right? And this guy here, this guy, he is also have this power of telekinesis, right? So the same from this guy here, okay. So the story is like that, okay. And this girl here, she has a grandmother, okay. And this grandmother, she works for those group there, the Hearty House, right? The name of the place, right? And they need to defeat them. So for my opinion about this series, I didn't expect too much about these ones, right? Because I'm not a big fan of K drama. Okay, that I'm not a big fan of that, but that one catch my attention there because it's about superheroes, right? So in quote here, right? So I like this series here because it's really enjoyable, right? So I like it, all the characters here. All the characters are amazing here, right? And and I like the interaction between them, right? So it looks like they are so how can I say, they are so funny, right? So they mix, like I said, they mix here a little bit comedy and action, and also sometimes drama, and also romance. Okay, that because these two guys here, they will fall in love. All Korea dramas is like that. So fall in love, right? So that's the things here. But it's really enjoyable, this series here. I really recommend, guys, you watch these ones. So it's kind of the boys, okay, but it's not so heavy like that, right? So yeah, so for me it was a really surprise series from Netflix, right? So I didn't expect that. So I think this story comes from the comic book or manga. I don't know, from Korea, right? And I like all characters, but especially this guy here. This guy sometimes is so irritating. You know what I mean, right? So sometimes you feel like, okay, kill this guy, man. It's so ridiculous. He always Uh, I always hate the character who always scream or cry every time, right? I hate that. I hate that kind of. For example, in Demon Slayer, right? So we have Zenitsu, right? Zenitsu sometimes when he is so serious, he's really good, right? But when he's not so serious, now he always cry and screaming. Is that kind of character I don't like. Okay, that. So this guy, he's important in the story. Yes, sometimes, right? That, but the teamwork that is really interesting, right? That sometimes I like this character here. She's so sarcastic about what's going on there. She always make jokes, right? So it's really funny because you have a very serious situation there, and sometimes yeah, she's just make jokes, right? Or whatever. Okay, so I'm in this serious situation here, but I will make a jokes. So I don't care, right? So it's really interesting there, right? Um, but sometimes there are some songs here they put here in this series that sometimes it's not necessary to put the songs in some songs, right? That when you watch when you watch this series here, you will understand why I'm talking about those songs here. Okay, the songs here they sometimes they don't connect what's going on there sometimes, right? But I really enjoy watching these ones here. I didn't expect too much about these ones. I just watched that catch my attention, right? Because you feel like you want to be you want to be you want to join this team here. You want to be a friend of them, right? So you wanna be a friend of them, right? So that's what I mean that. So it really interesting. So they need to save the world, right? They need to save people there, right? And it's good that because this group here is so funny, right? And on the other hand, that so those group here they take so serious. That's so funny, right? So one group is so funny, and another group so serious, right? So, okay, I need to destroy. I need to kill people, stuff like that. So, and they said, yeah, it's so bullshit, right? Something like that, right? So I really like, I really like that, right? So the action scenes here is really interesting. That so the interaction between them, I like that, right? And and sometimes they have a flashbacks. Okay, so don't worry about that. So Leo, how they explain their story, right? So they use some flashbacks here to explain each character, right? That so what's happening here? That so like I said, right? So for example, her grandmother, okay, she was one of them, the group there, right? So who wants to change people, right? That so. Yeah, and it's really good ones, right? So if you look at his face or her face here, it looks like okay, she's so sarcastic, right? She's really sarcastic here, right? She makes jokes every time, right? So it's really enjoyable that. So I like this actress here, this guy. I like all them. Okay, I didn't expect too much about this series. Okay, because my rate for this series here is dorama, K drama, or I don't know, or Korea series. Okay, my rate for these ones, I will give it 9 out of 10. Okay, that why 9 out of 10, Leo? You like so much this one? Yes, but because I told you before. I told you before about this guy here. That's kind of character I don't like it. Okay, that I don't like because so he's so annoying, right? So for me, okay, that. But all the characters here, yeah. So I like all the characters except these ones here. These ones, yeah. Like I said, I don't like it, the character who always cry or always screaming. Okay, I don't like that. Okay, for me it's so annoying. I don't like that. Okay, but 9 out of 10. Okay, that's my rate for this series. Okay, what about you guys? Have you watched this series? Then so tell me. Tell me. Put here in the comments below your opinion about this series. Okay. And don't forget, share this video with your friends and ask them to subscribe here. My goal is to reach 500 subscribers. We are almost 300, okay? So when we get to 300, and after that, I want 500 subscribers, okay? And also subscribe here and leave a like, okay? And show to your friends this video here and ask them to subscribe here. It's really important that. So give it the support and give it the, we need a lot of help here. That's I mean, okay? And let's work together as Avengers here and yeah, Avengers Marvel. And let's work together as Avengers and let's put this gem to go more and more and more and let's assemble all together here. Okay, let's work together. Work together is much better than working alone, right? So, and I see you in the next videos. Okay, so see you. Take care.